use a 22mm socket, take the lug nuts off, remove the wheel. Take these caliper bolts out, the bottom one and the top one. Just going to use a 14mm socket. Loosen this top one up before I take the bottom one out. Just going to compress the pistons a little bit. Just take a screwdriver, get in between the rotor and the caliper, and just pry it out a little bit. That'll loosen up the pistons. You can slide the caliper right off. Use a caliper hanger. Just hook it on the coil spring. Leave that out of the way. Grab the brake pads, slide them out. Take these two bolts out. Use an 18mm socket. Loosen them up first. Those bolts out. Now I can grab the caliper bracket and slide it off. Use a T30. Take this screw out. Oh, it broke right off. Sometimes that happens. That's mostly for installation purposes at the factory. So if that breaks off and you don't have another one, it's not a big deal. I want to clean off some of the rust on the hub. Just use a grinder. Just go gentle when you're grinding this. You don't want to compromise any of the surfaces for the hub. You just want to get some of the rust off. And for in between this area, just take a wire brush, get some of that rust off. Just put a little anti-seize on this so that the rotor doesn't stick if you ever have to remove it again. Just put a thin coat. Take the rotors, install the rotors. If your screw didn't break, install the screw at that time. I'm just putting a lug nut on to hold the rotor on for when I install the caliper bracket. Now I'm going to take the brake caliper bracket. We're going to clean this up before we install it. Just take these pad slides off, or anti-rattle clips off. Take a wire brush, clean this area right here. You can always take a grinder if it's very rusty and grind it. Now if you have to reuse these clips, just put them on and just take a wire brush, clean those up as well. Take some brake caliper grease, put some grease right here, that's going to keep this from corroding. You put these rattle clips back on. And put a nice thin coat of grease right there and right there. Then I'm going to do the same for the other side. Now we can remove the brake caliper slide pins. Just grab it, slide it out. You can take some brake parts cleaner and a rag. Clean it off. You can use a little brake parts cleaner in there and use a rag, get it out. And take some brake caliper grease. Lubricate the pin. Slide it back in, make sure the boot seals properly, and do the same for the other side. Take the bracket, slide it in position. Install the caliper bracket bolts. Now torque these bolts to 166 foot-pounds. Install the brake pads. The ones without the clips go on the outside, and ones with the pad clips go on the inside. Now grab the brake caliper, take the hanger off, just position it right here. Then take a brake caliper compressing tool, line this up, compress the caliper pistons. Just do this very slowly. Put it all the way down, release the tool. Just check the boots, make sure the boots are okay. They look good. Take the brake caliper, make sure the hose is not twisted, and slide it over the brake pads. And install the bolts. Now I'm going to use some pliers to hold the caliper slide pin from spinning. And I'm going to torque this bolt to 48 foot-pounds. Now this vehicle has the heavy-duty brakes. If you don't have the heavy-duty brakes, you're going to torque those bolts to 20 foot-pounds. And I'll take this lug nut off. Install the tire, line that up, put the lug nuts on. I'm going to torque these lug nuts to 100 foot-pounds in a star pattern so that it tightens the wheel down evenly. We'll just go around again, just double check. Good. Now we want to pump the brake pedal. What you do is you have an air gap between the caliper piston and the brake pads, and we're gonna, when pumping the pedal, that eliminates that air gap. And you wanna check the brake fluid in the master cylinder. You can give it a wiggle and see that the max line is right there, so make sure it's up to that max line.